Hey everybody, I just wanted to say welcome back, and I am reading to you today from the subreddit called Relationship Advice. And I like the subreddit because I can read about other bullshit relationships that make me feel better about the fact that mine are always shitty too. No, I do try my best. I think at the end of the day, I just am not having the best luck. So anyhow, enough about that and back to this. So this one says, I, 27-year-old female, just found out that my husband, a 28-year-old male, saw his ex-girlfriend the night before he proposed to me. Is there any chance this is a completely innocent situation? Whew, dude. Yeah, that's something. I guess let's keep reading because I can't imagine that this would have been appropriate, especially if he were hiding it. Like, if you still have a thing for your ex, don't get married, don't get engaged. I don't know. Like dating is just so freaking cringe these days. Um, so I've sort of been going through it this week, and everyone in my life is telling me different things. So I thought I would come on Reddit and ask you guys. My husband and I got married 3 months ago. We've been together for 3 years, and now I just feel like everything has gone down the drain. We got into a fight a week ago over practically nothing. It was a stupid fight. We were both really stressed all day because of a personal issue, and it just sort of compounded right before we went to bed, and we just started yelling at each other. Okay, first off, like I personally don't tolerate yelling in any of my relationships. Like the first time someone yells at me, I am out. Like I use your big boy words, use your big girl words, use your adult words, whatever the F you want to call it. Like don't come at me yelling like that for me, but it just been like get out. Anyways, as we were fighting, my husband just sort of yelled that ex-girlfriend's name blank was right and he shouldn't have rushed into marriage. Okay, well, I don't know that our exes are good people to go to for relationship advice. I stopped dead in my tracks. It felt like a bucket of cold water had just been poured on top of me. He immediately stopped talking, and it was so silent, and my body was shaking. I ran out of the room and locked myself in the spare bedroom for the night. The next morning, I found him in the kitchen, and he looked like he hadn't slept a wink. I felt bad momentarily until I remembered what he said. He ended up confessing that the night before he proposed to me, he had gotten a text from his ex girlfriend saying she needed to talk to him. He showed me his phone, and there that text was. Her asking, practically begging to see him, and him agreeing. Dude, I just feel like, sometimes it's okay to meet people, but like, don't hide it from your partner. Like, if you feel like you have to hide these things from your partner, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Like, I don't know. I'm one of those people that kind of believes like cheating happens when you're purposely deceiving your partner or hiding things. It's not even necessarily like a physical thing. It's like deceitful, lying, manipulative behaviors. Like all of these things behind someone's back that you can't do in front of it. Like this is for me cheating. I don't know, man. Like this is a mess. Anyhow, he explained that she had just been broken up with. Apparently, this guy was horrible to her, and she thought that my husband would be the only person to understand. And they had gotten to talking, and he had told her he was going to propose to me the next day, to which apparently she began asking questions about me, about our relationship, stuff he just began willingly divulging, and then she told him that he was rushing into marriage. Holy overstep. According to him, although I have no way to validate any of this, he got up and left and hasn't talked to her since. He reassured me that last night he was just stressed, he didn't mean it, and that there is not a day that goes by that he doesn't feel like the luckiest man in the world. He was crying, begging me not to leave him. Things have been tense ever since then. He seems to be overcompensating, or at least he's overdoing it because he feels like that's what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't even know how to begin to process this. Girl, I am sorry. First of all, what in the world? Like, it's. Wow. Anyhow, we have an update, so let's find out what it says. So this one came 3 months ago. When was this one? Also 3 months ago. So I guess it's a pretty quick update. Okay, so I just want to say first that I am appreciative of everyone for giving me solid advice, or at least the people who tried to. I mean, it's Reddit, so like obviously a lot of people are completely insane haters. And yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days, but things are looking up. He's been sleeping in the spare room since the argument, but we've had a couple of conversations and have come to a conclusion. We have a counseling session booked for next week, and until then, we have decided to keep our distance as in separate bedrooms. Thank you to everyone who recommended counseling. For some reason, my brain completely forgot that was an option. I want to give him time before we go to our first appointment to really think about what he wants. He kept saying that he didn't mean what he said, but I need to be sure of that before proceeding. If, on the off chance, he truly believes what his ex said, then I need him to come to that conclusion himself, because I don't think I could take it if I knew he was staying with me because of pride and not because he loves me. Yeah, I do feel like maybe there's like a sunk cost fallacy a lot of times. You're like, oh, I've spent a lot of time, effort, energy with this person, and like it sucks to start over again. And so, yeah, I get it. So, I don't know. There's not really an update after this, but OP says, the original poster says, we're going on a date tomorrow night. He's taking me to the restaurant we went to on our first date, and he seemed really excited when he told me, so I guess that's good. I'm excited to have some normalcy return to our relationship, so I hope that maybe it's a turning point. As for his ex, to give some context I didn't give in the last post, my husband met her at a bar, not at her apartment or a hotel room. Apparently, she looked distraught, or at least like she had been in a bad situation for a while. And I do empathize. I don't want any woman to be in a relationship that's emotionally draining. I do believe that my husband didn't cheat on me. And I know many of you might think that I'm being naive about it, but I do know my husband, or at least I think I do. I asked him why he said it if he didn't mean it, and he said he's not sure, which is concerning to me. So I hope he can figure it out in time for the counseling session and we can unpack it. I love my husband and I know he loves me, so while my anxiety is through the roof right now, I hope we can sort this out because I can't imagine a world where he and I aren't together. Well, honestly, it seems to me like he just wanted to hit below the belt and hurt your feelings. And I don't know that like vengeful and vindictive people are necessarily the best partners. Like if somebody's hurt, I think, sometimes we do react in ways that are not the best. But for someone to like actively go out and try to hurt you when you're just trying to solve a problem, I think it's a bit far. Although, like I said, I couldn't handle a relationship where my partner was yelling at me. I personally just can't do it. I don't like it, and I wouldn't have tolerated this. So, like, I wouldn't still be here to find out whether or not he meant what he was yelling about. I would just be gone because I think as soon as you stop respecting your partner enough to like use your adult words and like come to a solution, like you just hit a point of like such low levels of respect and consideration and love that there's really not much to fight for. Like, you don't care about that person if you're just trying to intimidate them, hurt them, or win by being hurtful. So I don't know. Good luck to you guys, but this is a relationship like I personally would not be fighting to keep, I guess. Although maybe that's why I'm single, because my tolerance is low. Anyhow, let me know what you would have done in the comments. I'm curious. So let's hear it.